want to see Dalman. We spoke about this yesterday, but if you want to rerun over Rodrygo as we kind of filter through the news, Real Madrid are keeping their doors open for Rodrygo to leave if a big proposal, 100 million euros, arrives. Rodrygo still wants to stay at Real Madrid to compete at Real Madrid. He loves Real Madrid and his desire to be an important player. So for him to leave, it would take a very top proposal from a very top club to convince him. So far, there have been no bids. And apparently, he will demand 12 million euros per season. Well, net salary. So that's about 10. Don't know how much that equates to weekly wages, but we know this already, people. You want to sign big players, it's going to cost a big fee, and you need to make it happen. We did hear yesterday, well, we heard we was linked with Jeremy Jacquet, then we heard he's rejected us. This is said he views Arsenal as an ideal platform to showcase his talent. For me personally, just put the P's down and let him stay there and develop, because he's played 11, 12 games for Rennes. He was on loan for the first part of last season. Obviously, I don't know if we want him as an option or if he wants to make the move, but go and develop and play slow. Cook him, do exactly what we did with Saliba. And he did just sign a new deal. They're reluctant to part ways with him, but they could sanction a sell for 25 million, people. So I wouldn't be against it. Obviously, Kivior is still linked with a move away. Football Transfers understands that Arsenal would submit a bid for Crystal Palace star Eze once the potential sale of Fabio Vieira to Stuttgart has progressed. I hope so, but we hear that now and then. Oh, when Nelson leaves and when this one leaves, now we're going to do it. I think when all of them cut, you'll see moves. We are told the Gunners are currently prioritizing the departure of the Portugal international in order to have more financial leeway in their pursuit of Eze. Talks with Stuttgart over a permanent deal are ongoing, with the Bundesliga side looking to bring in a replacement for El Hilal bound Enzo Miliot. Sources have confirmed reports from Germany that Stuttgart are looking to pay 20 million euros for the 25-year-old. So it seems like we're going to be at loggerheads. People, mods, as much as we're having fun here, please make sure people are smashing the like button. We've almost got 200 likes, people. Come on, what's going on? Arsenal's initial price tag is likely to be more than this, but all parties appear keen to get a deal done quickly. The North London club's urgency stems from the fact that they would ideally like to get a deal for Eze in place this week. The England star, too, is keen to become an Arsenal player as soon as possible. Eze wants clarity on his future before Sunday's Community Shield clash with Premier League champions Liverpool. We will be doing a watch-along for that. So watch-along today, watch-along on Saturday, obviously, against Bilbao. Watch-along for the Community Shield. And watch-along next Wednesday. I'm sure it's Wednesday. PSG against Tottenham Hotspur. The Premier League's back. Watch-alongs are back. So, yeah, transfer news, normal footy talks, collaborations, tactical analysis. There's bare vids. Turn on your notification bells. We're getting to 70,000 this year. So, yeah, apparently Arsenal to seal Eze deal this week. Once Fabio Vieira's exit is closer to being sorted, Arsenal will make their opening bid for Eze. The Gunners are looking to submit a first offer in the region of 60 million euros, which is about 50-odd, people. His release clause is gone, as we know. If Arsenal can manage to find common ground with Palace this week, Eze is not expected to feature on Sunday. Now, the timing. Now, obviously, it's the transfer window. Things are going on. But are you really going to get a deal complete this week where they probably want Eze to be playing there? And if there is some level of progression, not that his head will be turned, but he might be dropped out of the 11 and it would overshadow, which is essentially a day out at Wembley. Like, bearing in mind it's Thursday tomorrow, things can progress quickly. But can we see Fabio Vieira to Stuttgart this week in what's left of it, let alone that? I don't know. Stranger things have happened. I hope it can. But when you peel back the layers, it's not that they don't make sense, but probably need to keep our feet on the ground a bit. However, the next few days are going to be crucial in determining whether or not Eze will be a Gunners player come the end of the window. And also, what transfer was so far was completed very quickly. Maybe Norgard, Kepa took, maybe Kepa actually. Like, it felt like Norgard. Well, to be fair, Norgard, it seemed like that progressed quick. It's just we took long with announcing him. Gyökeres took forever. Zubimendi took forever. Madueke came somewhat. So following on that trend, do you really see Eze like tomorrow or Sunday a madness? I don't know. I really don't know. So yeah, once again, he's keen on the move, but he's not actively trying to force through a transfer and could remain at Palace if no agreement is reached. We might need you to do that though. Mikel Arteta said he wants to balance his squad, and Eze would do exactly that, being able to provide cover on the left wing as well as the 10. He could be Arsenal's final piece to the puzzle, people. Smash their likes. Is what it is. When Spurs get absolutely thrashed by PSG, the Chelsea demands more respect from everyone. Dio, big up yourself, man, but ain't no one talk about Chelsea today right now. What? I mean, Madueke can. The only thing I can hope, bro, is he surprises us. What more can I say? There's no point. I'm not going to gain anything of calling him shit and doing all of these things. Thoughts on Gyökeres against low blocks. I said this in the tactical video I did. He might. I don't know if he struggles individually, but if Gyökeres struggles against low blocks, yeah, it's not that it's irrelevant for me, but it's irrelevant because if that is a problem of Gyökeres, that extends to our whole team. So it's not a universal issue. It just means it presses the need for me to make sure that we're able to break down low blocks, something that we struggled with for the last couple of years, people. Arsenal, for what it's worth, are asking for 30 to 35 million to sell Fabio Vieira. Stuttgart have opened talks, as we know. Apparently, Kivior enjoys life at Arsenal, but he's interested in exploring opportunities to join clubs where he'd be regarded as first choice player. Arsenal are not in a hurry to move Kivior on, rightly so. We all know we've gone through that. If Arsenal are to make a significant addition to the first team squad, it's most likely to be on the left wing. Any acquisitions may be connected to the futures of Martinelli and Trossard. Arsenal have told suitors, including El Nasser, Martinelli's not for sale, people. We have been linked with Ademola Lookman, and he's seen as a cheaper alternative to Eze, even though he's been aggressively linked with Inter Milan. And I think the Atalanta president came out and said they rejected a 20 million euros offer last year from PSG, and Atletico Madrid tried to poach him. Arsenal frustrated to miss out on João Hato to Chelsea. That being said, TBR football chief correspondent Graham Bailey understands Arsenal fully expect Hato to go on to become one of Europe's best. However, they simply didn't feel as if they could sanction a move before they moved on the likes of Zinchenko. Bailey explained, it's just one of those transfer situations that's fallen the wrong way for Arsenal this time around. It felt right for Arsenal to go for someone like Zubamendi this summer, for example, but with Hato, it's just not landed for them. When it came to Arsenal signing Timber, they were on the right side of the coin. They weren't favourites to get him, but they pulled it off. Credit to Edu then. But particularly with Zinchenko still around, it's just how it's landed and they've missed out. I think Arsenal would have moved for Hato if they managed to offload Zinchenko. Don't worry, we'll get him in a couple of years, like we always do with Chelsea players. And there's definitely a lot of frustration at the Emirates because they know what a talent Hato is. Big talent. I've been championing. But at the end of the day, this happens. Move on. They fully expect him to go on and become a top-class European player. Fair enough. Chelsea are trying to buy Garnacho. I don't want them to buy Garnacho because he could end up rocking up at our club, people. Arsenal seek reasonable price. There's 2 Arteta signings linked with European transfers. So, yeah, we know about Fabio Vieira. We know about Kivior. We know that the offer from Kivior, from Porto for Kivior fell short. Juventus are apparently also keen. The Italian clubs are also linked, but they're going to try and do the loan with an option or a loan with some dodgy obligation. Like, it's not going to happen. Lloyd Kelly could leave Juventus already. That's one thing Newcastle did well. They sold him for 20 million. Who is making the decisions at Juventus? Because why on God's green earth did you let Howson go? Bournemouth are laughing, and you got Lloyd Kelly for 20 million. Who knows, man? Apparently, Kivior is a long-time favorite for the Serie A Giants, and he was linked there when Thiago Motta was there. Apparently, the report states Arsenal want at least 25 to 30 million euros, which equates to about 21.7 all the way to 26 million quid, people. So it's the same things at this moment in time. Arsenal dealt Rodrygo blow with Real Madrid stars transfer stance made clear. Brazilian star to fight for his place. Let it go, man. Just bring Eze and keep it moving, man. I don't want to hear this no more. If you do believe foolishness, though, I mean, this is a predictable kind of clickbait. Real Madrid agree Arsenal swap deal after Eze is told Gunner's move is not good for him. Man, I bet that's by Rio Ferdinand. I don't really care about that. Real Madrid have agreed to swap Brazilian winger Rodrygo for Arsenal's William Saliba with the Gunners this summer, according to reports. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. It's understood Real Madrid are very clear about the possibility of an exchange between Rodrygo and Saliba, with Florentino Perez not ruling anything out. But this is said by Defensia Central. Pardon me. You don't want Saliba. You saw the mistake he made at the Bernabeu. He's not good, man. Go on by Canate. He's not even the best French centre-back. And Jack Wilshere apparently is in the running for the Arsenal under-21 role. Nice to see he's back as a manager. I wonder what that means for his first-team managerial ambitions, I would say, going forward, people. And obviously, it seems like we're looking after him. Come back home. Home's where the heart is. But is it the right decision beyond the obvious? Because what when he gets another opportunity to leave? I don't know. He can have Hato when he's 36. Fair enough, lad, man. Bert Mel be making Edu the stigma look like a bum. Damn. If Gyökeres fails, it's on Arteta. No, it's definitely on Gyökeres, but also Arteta has to answer stuff because rightly so, he was moving mad at Coventry. He was doing his thing at Sporting. What's going on here? And my thing is, kind of what we've been waffling about for 90 minutes, in that we need that there's a coaching element, penetrating central areas, moving the ball quicker, looking less lopsided on the left and the right, all of interchanging movement. You know, some of you want counter attacks.